Greetings fellow earthlings. So this video is going to be for my fire signs, Leo, Aries and Sagittarius. So the ancestors are saying you are going through a death and rebirth or transformation at this time. You are going from pain to strength. Your ancestors are sending you wish fulfillment because you have really put in the effort to walk away from what no longer serves you. And the ancestors are saying that your beliefs must be stronger than your doubts and fears. Whatever mental conflict you have can be released because you will be reaching a goal or achievement you have set for yourself. By controlling your emotions and using them in a constructive way. Lead with confidence and clarity and keep putting the effort in. You have the strength to overcome anything. So another message I heard from the ancestors that I didn't necessarily write down was that the ancestors are saying that you have been delaying something in your life where it's a lesson that you needed to learn, right? You've had the signs and synchronicities from your ancestors, but you refuse to listen to them, right? And the ancestors are saying that they're actually putting things in your life now in order to get you to listen to what they're trying to tell you, right? They're putting complications in your life to actually make you realize that you need to stop over investing yourself into different things where you shouldn't be taking on so much responsibility. So it might feel that a lot of things are happening in your life that are out of your control, but this is the ancestors stepping in to sort of in a way force you to sit down, right? To stop investing yourself into so much that doesn't need your investing. Okay, so let's get into the reading and see what else the ancestors have to say. Emotional control. The Queen of Cups is someone who is sort of in the beginning of a journey, but she's already holding the trophy, so she already is aware of the fact that she will win this marathon, if that's what we're going to call it, right? So if you are in the beginning stage of a certain something in your life, and you can already see the fact that you're going to be successful in whatever this is your ancestors stepping in to show you that, yes, you will get through this, right? But you still need to run that marathon. You still need to put the effort into achieving this, right? And in the guided message, I heard that the ancestors are sending you wish fulfillment because you're about to achieve a goal that you've set for yourself, right? And this is basically the energy of the Queen of Cups. I mean, she's already got that trophy in her hand. And she's sitting comfortably in luxury, already knowing, right? Because she has the spiritual gift of empathy. So this is you using that spiritual gift in order to foresee the celebration that you're about to experience. The next card is the King of Cups. The King of Pentacles. Now, the King of Pentacles is someone with a boss-like energy, right? Your ancestors want you to step up and take control, right? They are saying that yes, you have put in the effort to balance yourself, to stabilize yourself, or you're in the process of doing this. But there is some sort of toxic mentality that you're needing to let go of. There is something that you are allowing in your life that is hurting you. And this, I feel like, is more got to do with your thought process. Right? The ancestors are showing me that you're needing to change the way you think about things, right? Because if you believe something to be real, then it will be real, okay? And this goes for negative and positive, right? And it's all about what energy you would put into it in order to bring it to life. So if you keep obsessing about negative situations or toxic things, then that is what is going to be presented to you, because that is what the universe is picking up in your energy. So this is where your ancestors are saying that you need to release that and start focusing on the more positive aspect of life and healing and going through this transformation, because you're about to reach some goal, right? You're about to have that wish fulfillment, and you can't be in a negative space when you receive this wish fulfillment, because you could very well lose this wish fulfillment because of being in this negative space. So again, the ancestors are just bringing this to your awareness so that you can make the changes necessary and you can transform into this healed, active, and beautiful person that you are. Okay, let's see what else the ancestors have to say. Stop stressing, my loves. The ancestors are saying that you need to start focusing, again, I just mentioned you need to start focusing on the positive aspects of life, right? And this card talks about overthinking. This card talks about having restless nights because your mind just isn't able to switch off. Your ancestors are saying that you need to stop focusing on all of those negative aspects, because this is what is hindering your journey at this time. And ironically, the reading started off with two of the most positive cards when it comes to self-development. Because the Queen of Cups is in control of her emotions. The Queen of Cups is aware of her victories, and she is sitting in the lap of luxury because she knows her self-worth and value. The King of Pentacles is someone who is independent, right? It's boss-like energy, right? This is the energy that your ancestors are wanting you to step into so that you don't have this negativity around you, and so that you don't stress and overwhelm yourself with things that are not necessarily going to be a part of your life anytime soon or in your future. Ten of Swords. Now the Ten of Swords here, I feel like it's talking about you needing to release those mental burdens, right? Because you are good enough. You are worth it. You have what it takes to overcome these demons, right? You are strong enough to overcome any challenge, right? The ancestors are showing you that you have the power. The King of Wands, you have the power, the confidence, the magnetism in order to attract everything that you desire. So you need to work on what you truly desire. If it's healing, if it's career-based, whatever the case is for you, you need to make sure that you are standing in your power. And taking very quick action, because you have that clarity behind you, right? You know what you want, you know what you're trying to create, you know where you want your life to be. So what are you doing in order to get your life into that space? Stop allowing the past to hold you back. All of the experiences you experienced in the past were simply there to teach you lessons and to help you grow as a spirit, as the divine soul that you are. I just heard, you got this. Okay, your ancestors are saying that you've got all the strength that you need in order to overcome whatever you're facing, right? It's all about you finally ending that cycle where you ignore the advice you get from your ancestors. Now, I just want to elaborate a little bit on the advice from your ancestors, right? How do you know what your ancestors are giving you advice on? This is where your emotional control comes into play. Because I feel like for my beautiful fire signs, your ancestors send you guidance through your emotions. So if you're feeling unsatisfied or unsteady about a certain situation or something like that, then your ancestors are saying avoid that situation or that person or that place. When you feel comfortable with something, and as I look at the time, it's 1:22, as you allow yourself to recognize what you feel about a situation, that is where your guidance comes from your ancestors. So make sure that you're ending those cycles that need to be ended. I heard tying up loose ends in order to complete the cycle. And as I look up, I saw 1111. So there's definitely new beginnings coming in here for you. As long as you are taking the action and putting in the effort to end the things that don't serve you, right? Closing out those chapters of your life where you feel like a burden or the victim or like you're not good enough. Your ancestors want you to be in your power, right? They want you to stand up tall and take control over these situations because you have the strength, my loves. Okay, I'm going to get some Moonology cards to close out this reading. Let's see what the ancestors have to say with Moonology. Whoa, did you see how those ones jumped out there? Okay, ancestors, please show me the cards. I need to see one more card, please, ancestors. One more card for my beautiful fire sign collective. Ugh, they sent me so many cards here, but I'll read them all. I'll read them all. Okay, so the first card is, have faith in your dreams. The ancestors want you to keep in that positive mindset that your dreams can be your reality, right? You must have faith in your dreams because your ancestors gave you these dreams, or you've chosen these dreams for a reason, right? The next card that came out is believe in the impossible, the blue moon. So even if you feel like your dream is impossible, the ancestors are saying it's about to become your reality. You are about to achieve that major goal in your life where you could have thought it would be so out of this world to experience something like that in your life, right? But your ancestors are saying that have faith in your dreams because a miracle is about to happen. The next card is emotions are running high. This leads me back to emotional control with the Queen of Cups. The ancestors are saying that balancing out your emotions at this time will benefit you greatly because there is something here where your emotions are feeling a bit chaotic. So your ancestors are just bringing this to your awareness so that you can do what you need to do in order to ground yourself. Right? What do you need to release? Going back into the reading, we see that there is this toxic energy when it comes to overthinking, right? When it comes to your thought space. So we go back to this card. What do you need to release? You need to work on releasing those negative thoughts, right? You need to release the thoughts of, this is never going to happen for me because it's impossible. right? The ancestors are saying, believe in the impossible because it can happen for you at any time. Adjustments are required. So the ancestors are saying there is still a bit of work and effort you need to put in order to achieve this goal, but it is there, right? It's like you're almost there. It's like whatever you've been doing, you've done most of the work, right? It's just about fixing your thought space. It's time to release negativity. Your ancestors don't want you to be living in a space of mental anguish. They want you to be living in a peaceful, harmonious state of being, because this negativity that you're feeling in your life right now, it's meant to pass. You're meant to overcome it, because it's time to take action. Right? There is something you need to be doing when it comes to your daily life, where you need to be putting the action into your words and into your manifestation so that it can become your reality. Right? Be bold and make the first move. So your ancestors here are reminding you that you need to step out of your comfort zone, and ironically, on the bottom of the deck is step out of your comfort zone. Right? The ancestors are saying that you need to step out of your comfort zone and make that first move. Because as soon as you make that first move, the impossible will become your reality. Right? People will look at you and be like, she or he actually achieved the impossible in their life. Right? It's bringing me back to Alice in Wonderland, where you think of 6 impossible things or 7 impossible things, but in breakfast time, right? Like in the mornings when you wake up and you actually think about 6 or 7 things that seem to be impossible but can actually be achieved because you put your mind to it, right? So again, the ancestors are saying, have faith over fear, my loves, because you got this, okay? You have the power, so use it. If you like the way that I read, please like, share, and subscribe to my channel. I really appreciate that. And stay safe. Blessings.